The media is not my passion, definitely.
Is this the least favorite part of your job?
That's hardest part, believe me. That's hardest part. But I got to swallow. I got to swallow.
What's the dumbest question you've been asked this week?
What's the dumbest question? This one.
Is it true that you came very close to signing with Bellator before the UFC?
Gentlemen, please let's stick to this fight. And the stories from Adam and Eve, and since I was 3 months old, and who taught me to drive a bicycle. Let's leave it for other occasions, if you agree. Let's talk about this fight. Who cares about Bellator? Bellator is history, right?
Gonzaga is perhaps most known for his victory over you. It's kind of like what people associate it with him. How do you feel about being able to sort of change that, about like taking back that loss, so to speak?
Well, I feel good, That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here to try to get my revenge. And as I said before, even if I don't success, I will knew that I tried. For me that's enough. And I really do my best, to prepare myself as much as possible. And I'm in a really good shape. I had a great sparrings, and my friend Stipe Miocic came in Croatia. He spent 2 weeks doing sparring with me, and I'm okay. I'm okay.
And what do you think will be the biggest difference in this fight as opposed to your first?
I don't think much, I'm just a fighter, If I'm paid to do thinking, I wouldn't be sit here right now, I'm just a fighter, I'm joking, but I don't think too much about it.
Did you ever expect that you'd be back? You were traveling around the world, you were fighting in Asia, you were doing a lot of kickboxing. Did you ever expect that you'd be back in the UFC?
I don't know what to say. Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know.
You're here, Mirko. Is your motivation now just to avenge the losses against the guys who you fought previously in the UFC?
It's too loud here. Can you repeat the
Sorry.
question?
What were your main aims now you're back in the UFC? Are you looking to avenge the losses you had last time you were here?
Before I said it before. Before I finally go in final retirement, I would like to do a few rematches, and that makes me happy. I would like to have fights that will make me inspired to do hard trainings, and definitely fight with Gabriel Gonzaga is one of them.
Besides this one, is there a particular rematch that you're really keen to have?
No, even Gonzaga wasn't a particular opponent I picked with my finger. I said when I talked with UFC that I would like to have some rematches, and they offered me Gabriel Gonzaga as the first opponent. I didn't say give me Gonzaga as the first.
During your time outside of the UFC, is there anything special that you've been working on, or anything way that you feel that you've progressed since your first run?
Well, I was doing usual things that I did before. I believe from my previous time spent in UFC that I have less injury. Even I'm older now, of course. I joined 2007 and now it's 2015, and of course I'm older, but I feel really good, for a 40 years old grandpa. I feel really good. It's not just that I feel, numbers doesn't lie, If I can do training on a treadmills, on the bicycle, certain rounds of sparring with 3 young opponents changing on me, it's numbers, It's not I think or I feel, So I feel really good.
What do you think about Polish MMA?
Well, I don't follow actually too much Polish MMA. I don't follow actually MMA at all. I don't watch TV too much. I don't go on internet portals to watch. I know for Jan Blachowicz, and to ask me who else do you know from Polish MMA, I couldn't answer that question. No, really. I just don't follow. It's not arrogant. I really don't follow. I'm interested for my own career, and I'm studying my opponents, who are picked, and I really don't have time to do. But I heard for Jan Blachowicz before. Now he's co-main event here.
You've never lost in a rematch. Do you know why that is? Is there something about rematches? Is it studying or knowledge the second time around? Why that you've been perfect?
I don't know. Rematch is always different. I believe it's harder for the one who won in the first time.
because they have to repeat that performance, or no motivation? Maybe.
No, I think the fighter who lost in the first one enters smarter, better prepared, with I would say with bigger wish and desire to beat him, you know. But of course, it doesn't have to mean anything, you know. But we will see, you know.
You're such a popular fighter, especially in your home country of Croatia, and you're a real icon. I mean, you're the reason I started following martial arts. How many times a day do you get messages from fans, or, you know, how much does that mean to you that people hold you in such high regard?
Well, from female fans, very rare, and male fans I don't follow too much. I'm joking, but I'm receiving a lot of messages, you know, on my Facebook, and I received a few hundreds messages in the last 2 days, you know, from people around the world supporting me, and that's nice, you know, when you know that people still support you, people still loves you, and it's also good to know, you know.